Amid the mounting lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs, Houston rapper 50 Cent announced yesterday that he's the executive producer of a docu-series about the sexual assault and abuse allegations against Combs. The series will also discuss the sex trafficking and racketeering charges Combs is facing.
50 Cent is now working on a Netflix documentary called Diddy Do It, where he plans to reveal what he calls the dark side of Diddy's career. Recently, singer Cassie Ventura and people close to Justin Bieber and Usher have come forward with troubling stories about Diddy's past actions. Stay tuned to hear the full story behind one of the biggest scandals in music today. For years, 50 Cent has been vocal about Diddy's alleged misconduct, making comments that many brushed off as part of their rivalry.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puff.
People are starting to take 50 Cent's words more seriously, though, since more accusations have been made against him. He's claimed that Diddy's freak parties were known among insiders and involved questionable behavior toward young stars. 50 Cent said that he stayed away from Diddy's events as he thought they were inappropriate, especially for teens like Justin Bieber, whom Diddy is said to have taken under his wing. 50 Cent just recently announced that he will be making a documentary called Diddy Do It for Netflix. The documentary is supposed to show the darker side of Diddy's career. He is producing this documentary with director Alexandria Stapleton.
Is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
It will look into decades of accusations and give a fuller picture of what 50 Cent has been hinting at the whole time. He thinks that Diddy is a good example of the culture of power and exploitation in the music business that he wants to show through this film. It was Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against Diddy that turned this scandal around. Cassie, a singer who used to be dating Diddy, said that he abused, coerced, and mistreated her for years while they were together.
Disturbing new video appears to support some of the accusations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
We want to warn you that this video you're about to see is extremely graphic. The surveillance footage that was captured inside of a Los Angeles hotel in 2016 allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura.
Many people were shocked by what she said because she said Diddy had a lot of power over her and used it to manipulate her in her personal and professional life. Cassie said that Diddy's behavior went beyond normal relationship problems. She said that he abused her emotions and used force and coercion, which were more serious accusations. When Cassie filed her lawsuit in November 2023, people responded right away. A lot of people were shocked when Diddy quickly settled the case, since he had previously denied doing anything wrong. Given how serious the accusations were, the speed with which the settlement was reached made people wonder if there was more to the story. Others have spoken out because of Cassie's decision to come forward, which has led to a wave of similar lawsuits and complaints against Diddy. The federal charges against Diddy are very bad and hard to understand. He was arrested in Manhattan on September 16th on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting people for sexual exploitation.
Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years.
The indictment says that these charges are not just one-off events, but are part of a larger coordinated effort that lasted decades. According to the charges, Diddy used his power, money, and connections to set up a situation where he could take advantage of people without getting caught. What's in the unsealed indictment is shocking. They talk about alleged instances where Diddy's employees and friends set up young people to go to his private events. Once they got there, they were reportedly given drinks that had drugs added to them to make them less shy, which made them easy to control. It is said that these events happened at high-end hotels and private estates, and Diddy's team planned them. They made sure that the rooms were ready for long nights of partying, with lots of alcohol and, surprisingly, medical IV drips for recovery.
We've actually spoken with several people who say, frankly, they're not surprised by any of this. This, as the attention in terms of the investigation, now shifts to some of Diddy's friends and employees.
A party Diddy allegedly threw for a young Justin Bieber is one of the most talked about parts of this scandal. A party called 48 Hours was said to have had Bieber and Diddy spending time together in very sketchy conditions. An old video that has been found again shows Diddy talking about hanging out with Bieber, who was about 15 years old at the time. In the video, Diddy even jokes about hanging out with Bieber in ways that seem strange now that the accusations are out in the open.
Act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't.
I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Critics are talking a lot about this party because they don't understand why a young teen like Bieber would be there. There are rumors that Diddy had more of an effect on Bieber than just being a mentor. He may have shown Bieber how to act like an adult way too early. A lot of fans were worried on social media because they thought these interactions were not appropriate for a child. Bieber hasn't said anything about these claims in public, but the video has started a conversation about the roles of mentors in the entertainment business and how important it is to keep young stars safe. Besides Justin Bieber and Cassie Ventura, other famous people have hinted at or talked openly about having bad experiences with Diddy. One well-known example is Usher, who is said to have spent time with Diddy when he was younger. Even though Diddy helped Usher's career, Usher has said that the things he did with Diddy were often adult and scary. Usher has said in the past that when he was a young teen, he was introduced to an industry lifestyle that included late-night parties, club trips, and things that he later thought were inappropriate for someone his age.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to...
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
According to Usher's own words, there were times when he felt like he had to fit in with a fast-paced, adult environment. This made him wonder what Diddy was trying to do by mentoring him. He remembers how stressful it was to want to have a successful career while being around things that could hurt a young person.
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody.
Even though Usher hasn't said anything directly, his comments have made people think that Diddy's behavior with his young proteges was wrong. As more accusations are made against Diddy, lawyer Tony Busby, who represents several accusers, has shared some shocking facts.
Victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida.
Busby says that more than 120 people are planning to sue Diddy for a wide range of serious charges, such as sexual assault and trafficking.
These are the victims when the conduct occurred. It's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of.
Busby's lawyers have made it clear that they want to help survivors from a wide range of backgrounds and locations, including children who were minors at the time of the alleged crimes. The entertainment industry is being held more accountable in a bigger way with these new lawsuits. Busby has stressed that the accusations go back decades, which suggests that the wrongdoing has a long history. This part will go over what Busby said about his clients' experiences and the legal strategies they were using to build their cases. Since the claims are made in several states, Diddy could be sued in more than one court, which could result in a landmark case in the area of celebrity accountability. 50 Cent says that he has been speaking out against Diddy's behavior because he thinks that the music business is unaware of it. He has said that he chose to stay away from Diddy's lifestyle because he didn't want to be around what he saw as toxic behavior. For 50 Cent, this isn't just about not liking the person. It's about keeping young artists from being exploited. Recently, there was a rumor going around that Diddy had problems with some of his famous friends like Jay-Z. There is a story that Diddy and Jay-Z had arguments about business moves and rivalries, but neither of them has confirmed this in public. Some people say that their rivalry wasn't always friendly, and that Diddy may have tried to get in the way of Jay-Z's projects or stop him from succeeding. Even though these are just rumors in the industry, they show that Diddy has a reputation for abusing his power to stay on top. Another issue that has gotten a lot of attention is Diddy's personal relationships, which have often been in the news for taking dramatic turns. Kim Porter, the mother of his children, died too soon in 2018, ending his long and complicated relationship with her.
Kim, how are you?
How's it going, Kim?
Hey, I wanted to ask you, your kids are gorgeous, and I know Christian's getting into modeling and that sort of stuff. It seems like so many celebrity kids model these days.
Porter was officially ruled dead from pneumonia, but since then, there have been rumors that Diddy may have been involved because they didn't agree on a tell-all book Porter was planning to write. Diddy has always denied having anything to do with it, and Porter's kids have also played down the claims. However, the rumors keep going because of his history of scandals and his tendency to act in a controlling way. Also, the way Diddy interacts with his adopted daughter Ava has caused some awkward conversations. Diddy is seen pushing young Ava to tell a story about her adoption in a way that seemed staged and weird in a social media video that was recently found again.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also.
A lot of people online found the video unsettling and started to wonder about Diddy's relationships and what he was trying to say. Even though the video doesn't show anything directly illegal, it has made people even more worried about how Diddy treats young people who are close to him. Do you think more people will come forward with similar stories? And will 50 Cent's documentary Diddy Do It reveal even more shocking details? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on this story.